Hello everybody. Today we shall discuss about human trafficking. Human trafficking is a complex and multifaceted issue and is often confused and misunderstood with the related issues like migration, smuggling of human beings, and prostitution. So, we shall discuss how this concept is related to other issues. Human trafficking is a global public health issue. Victims of human trafficking pay a dreadful price in life in terms of health, like psychological and physical harm, including disease and stunted growth. All these often have permanent effects. In many cases, the exploitation of trafficked victims is progressive. A child trafficked into one form of labor may be further abused in another. It is a brutal reality of the modern day slave trade that is that its victims are frequently bought and sold many times over. Many of them are often sold initially by family members. Victims forced into sex slave trade are often subdued with drugs and subject to extreme violence. The health effects of trafficking can be divided into three stages: the pre departure stage, the transit stage, and finally the destination stage. Studies have shown that trafficking victims are more likely to come out of a background of poverty as well as physical and sexual abuse. Therefore, victims are more likely to enter the situation of human trafficking in a state of health with pre-existing conditions such as sexually transmitted infections, pregnancy, and psychiatric disorders resulting from previous abuse. Besides the pre-existing health conditions that a victim may possess are added dangerous and traumatic circumstances under which transit of trafficking victims occurs. These additional health problems may include new sexually transmitted infections, general infections such as pediculosis, Retter's syndrome, injuries secondary to physical abuse of trauma, as well as various psychiatric conditions such as depression and anxiety that results from mental trauma occurring during the transit stage. The most profound, though, are the health consequences that occur upon arrival at the destination. There are the health consequences of the victim as well as members of the local destination population. The health consequences of the victim include additional physical and sexual trauma along with their repercussions. Victims of sex trafficking are at high risk for factors associated with the spread of sexually transmitted infections. Therefore, victims of human trafficking are at high risk of obtaining and transmitting multiple infectious diseases, including but not limited to HIV/AIDS. Evidence of the primary role of human trafficking in the global spread of HIV or AIDS is increasing to the point that plans to bring the HIV pandemic under control must include efforts to eradicate human trafficking in order to be successful. So let us see the forms of risk and abuse and potential health consequences. If we take into account the physical abuse, the forms of risk and abuse and physical health in potential health consequences. In physical abuse, murder. In physical health, death. Physical attacks, fatigue and exhaustion. Torture, poor nutrition, malnutrition, starvation. Physical abuse, physical deprivation, sleep, food, light, basic necessities. In physical health, deterioration of pre-existing conditions leading to disability or death. Physical restraint, ropes, cuffs, chains and confinement, withholding medical or other essential care. Now take into account sexual abuse, which leads to sexual and reproductive health. Sexual abuse, forced sex, gang rape, degrading sexual acts. In sexual and reproductive health, HIV or AIDS and other sexually transmitted infections. Forced, unprotected sex and sex. It leads to acute or chronic pain during sex. In sexual abuse, unwanted pregnancy, forced abortion, unsafe abortion, which leads to negative outcomes of unsafe abortion. Sexual humiliation, which leads to irritable bowel syndrome, stress related syndromes, inability to negotiate sexual encounters. Now, physiological abuse and how it affects on mental health. In physiological abuse, intimidation of and threats to women and their loved ones, which leads to suicidal thoughts, self-harm, suicide, chronic anxiety, sleep disturbances, frequent nightmares, chronic fatigue, diminished coping capacity. Women to discourage women from seeking, memory loss, memory defects, disassociation. Authorities, local situation, legal status, family members, which leads to changes in identity and self-esteem, guilt, shame, difficulty developing and maintaining intimate relationships. So let us see linkages between HIV or AIDS and trafficking. The phenomenon of sex trafficking and HIV or AIDS directly contribute to each other's growth. There is no doubt that trafficked persons, especially those forced into the vast sex industry, are especially susceptible. I repeat, are especially susceptible to HIV or AIDS. Trafficked women are more at risk of contacting HIV than other women in the sex industry because they are far less able to negotiate condom use, forced to endure more partners, and subjected to sex of a more violent nature. A study on the prevalence of HIV in India has found that almost 40% of Nepalese women and girls who were rescued after being forced into prostitution in India are HIV positive. HIV or AIDS is one of the outcomes of trafficking for sexual exploitation. This is because number one, women and children trafficked for prostitution cannot say no to unwanted or unprotected sex. They are forced to have sex with multiple buyers who can and do pass on the HIV virus to them. Second one, often the trafficked victim is infected with HIV virus at the time of her seasoning, which pimps and traffickers rape and sexually assault the victim to prepare her for a life in the prostitution. Third point, trafficked victims are forced by brothel managers with an eye on maximizing profits to have repeated sex, thus increasing their chance of infection. Even those trafficked women who have organized sex worker groups are unable to enforce condom use with buyers of prostitute sex due to their own physical and mental health and the demand of buyers for unprotected sex. To deal with the out of body experience of repeated rapes, the trafficked women are often dependent on drugs or alcohol and cannot remember to enforce on usage or say no to a forcible buyer. Fifth one, inadvertently, AIDS workers who cut deals with brothel managers to distribute condom further endanger women and children trafficked for prostitution to the HIV virus as they end up empowering traffickers, brothel managers by legitimizing their continued existence. These traffickers, brothel managers create the demand for the trafficked victims and supply them to potential buyers for prostitute sex. The traffickers or brothel managers trot out the helpless victims as and when required by AIDS workers, manipulate, coerce, or indoctrinate the victims into denying their own exploitation of continuing to force them into unprotected sex when there is a profit in doing so. In reality, there are little connection between the distribution of condom and actual use of the condoms. AIDS workers, while trying to solve one problem, end up allowing the continued existence of a greater problem, the sexual slavery of women and children. Sixth point, the urban myth that having sex with virgins cures one of HIV or AIDS has not only meant an increase in demand for young girls, it has also led to a number of them being infected with the virus. Continued seventh one, continued deaths from AIDS in brothels or depletion of pretty looking girls due to AIDS related diseases leads to a constant demand for new trafficked girls by brothel managers and buyers of prostitute sex. This neglect has two very significant consequences for not only the public health system but also for the future economic growth of the country. The future workforce is being depleted because of HIV or AIDS related deaths as the majority belongs to economically most productive age group. The money and resources required for the treatment and care for victims of HIV or AIDS can be draining. So this is what introduction to human trafficking and how human trafficking relates to human health. We came to know the details about this. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Let us see the other parts of human trafficking in the next video lesson. Until that, have a nice moments and let us fight against COVID-19. So be safe and enjoy yourself.